What's good, y'all? It's your boy Woke, man. We back with another one today. Y'all, we know Errol Spence. He did what he had to do. He handled business against Jordanis Ugas this past weekend. Watching that fight had me thinking, though. The Terence Bud Crawford fans have come out the woodworks. Now, I don't know if they're really Bud fans or just Errol Spence haters. But man, they going crazy right now. So, really, I just need to say something, right? What has Terence Crawford truly did at welterweight to be garnering this type of hype? What's the truth behind his welterweight run? Let's get into it. So we pulled up Bud profile, man. Box Shrek. We're gonna take a look at Bud, bruh. We need to just keep it real about Bud, dog. Alright. Let's look at this 147, man. Y'all tell me if this dude need to be number one in the welterweight division, bruh. Let's start off with Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn, come on. This is, come on, y'all. Let me zoom in for y'all, cause y'all need to see the names. Right. Jeff Horn. He got a robbery decision over Manny Pacquiao. He shouldn't have been champ. So now your first fight at welterweight, you're fighting a guy that should not be the champion. That's Terence Crawford, quote unquote number one pound for pound. Come on, y'all. He beats Jeff Horn. After that, before we move on, he chose to go the WBO route because he was undisputed at 140, right? Speaking of 140, let's take a look at 140. Look at this 140 run. Let's look at this. Look at this. Ricky Burns. Your yoke is Gamboa. Gamboa, we'll say that's a good win. We'll say that's a good win at 140, right? I can't even give him that credit, bro. Gamboa is a 135. Right. Bruh, look at it. So his first fight is super lightweight. First title fight. Vacant WBO belt. Thomas Delerme. You stop me when you get a guy that's actually good. Deary Jean. Henry Lundy. Victor Postar. Now I watch these fights. I know these fighters. But these dudes actually will go on to be knocked out and lose their next fights, like many of them. So Bud doing it first didn't really. It ain't like they aged well. These wins didn't age well. John Molina Jr., Felix Diaz, Ndongo. This may be the weakest undisputed run in history. Anyway, so you get the weakest undisputed run to start off with. When you go now to welterweight, you choose to go the WBO route. Because at the time, you didn't want to go IBF. Because they say, you can try to get the mandatory for the 147 champ, but you have to petition, right? I guess it's not guaranteed. You didn't go WBC. You didn't go WBA either. You went WBO because Jeff Horn was the weakest champ. He didn't want to have to deal with Keith Thurman or Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, none of them kind of guys, right? Whoever had the belt at the time. He didn't want to deal with them kind of people, right? He went Jeff Horn. Weakest 140 run. chooses the weakest champion at 147. A guy that, and then the guy he chooses should not be the champion. Next fight after that, oh, okay, you may start off a little weak, but let's see. Jose Benavidez Jr. I want to say this is David Benavidez's brother. Come on, dude. He's not. He was undefeated, but he's not like that. C class fighters. Next fight, he got a name. I see one, woke. Amir Khan. See, when ESBC boxing drop, Amir Khan gonna have a trick called glass jaw. Meaning if you touch his jaw, he goes to sleep. Amir Khan quit. The fight was so bad it looked like it was rigged. It looked like it was fixed. Did somebody tell Amir Khan to take a dive? He got a glass jaw and it's like he quit. Come on, man. This is Joe. This is your boy Bud. All the smoke. You know, all of that. This is run. Jeff Horn should not have been champ. Weakest champ. Jose Benavidez Jr. C class fighter. Glass chin. Through the fight Amir Khan. Igis Kavalovskis Mean Machine. First respectable competition came in 2019. December 2019. So this was into 2019. And guess what? Igis Kavalovskis dropped Terence Crawford. He dropped him. He was having success getting on the inside on him. He was landing clean on Bud. He dropped Terence Crawford. Let me find that video for y'all of him getting dropped. Hold on. I got it for y'all right here. Let's play this. Look at that. Bud gets dropped. Look at that. This is some sloppy inside work too. Run it back. Some sloppy inside work, and Bud, he gets in on Bud and he gets that close to Bud. Now imagine if this is, say, I don't know. I ain't even gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say his name in this video, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Imagine if it was the truth. Look at this. Some sloppy, what? How you get dropped off of that? Come on, man. Bud is over here trying to wrestle the dude. He gets you with a looping right hand. He up in there throwing anything. And now you're dropped. He would go on and stop him later, right? Because these guys aren't on his level. But he drops you with that? Imagine if that's somebody else. So 2019 he does that. 2020 you get Kell Brook, right? Hey, Kell Brook, a former champion. He used that at IBF. He used to be a champ. Hey, he only got 2 losses. Triple G and Arrow. Hey, Kell Brook. Hey, man. Kell Brook solid. But guess what? This is after Kell Brook had got his orbital bone broke by Triple G and his other orbital bone broke by Errol Spence. Bud was fighting damaged goods at this point. 2020. That was his second most recent fight. Damaged good Kell Brook. And now his last fight was Shawn Porter. Bro, Shawn Porter. The great Shawn Porter. Never ran for no smoke. Shawn Porter fought anybody, anytime, anywhere. He fought everybody. They had to mandate this for this to happen for him. What happened in the Shawn Porter fight? Shawn Porter was up in these rounds. Shawn Porter had so much success against Bud, it don't make sense. A guy that was coming off, I want to say, a 17-month layoff. Shawn Porter hadn't been in the ring. Let's click on Shawn Porter. When was Shawn Porter's last fight before this? Shawn Porter last fight was in August 2022. No, August 22nd of 2020. He got back in the ring again November 20th of 2021. That's a 15-month layoff. Shawn Porter is pretty much a TV star now. He got in shape, coming off a 15-month layoff. According to myself even. Let me pull my scorecards up. I had Shawn Porter up before the knockdowns happened. Even despite the knockdowns, people still had Shawn Porter up. So that's Terence Crawford's welterweight run. We discussed the 141, the weakest undisputed run, probably ever. Chooses the weakest champion at 147, a guy who shouldn't be the champion. Goes on to fight a C-level fighter, Glass Chin Amir Khan, who looked like he threw the fight. Mean Machine, in which he was dropped in that fight. A broken Kell Brook. And then a Shawn Porter coming off a 15-month layoff that was beating him until his daddy threw the towel in. As in, Shawn Porter wasn't too hurt to continue. Or the ref stopped it because he was too beat up and bludgeoned. No, his dad stopped the fight. Bud didn't stop Shawn Porter. Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter's dad, stopped Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter out his own mouth said he was more hurt in the Errol Spence Jr. fight than by either knockdown in the Terence Crawford fight. Who's to say Shawn Porter doesn't come back and drop Bud, stun Bud, or come back after that round and win the next two? We'll never know. But that's your resume? A guy dad had to come in and try to prove a point to him? Derrick James said there was a power struggle. Because Kenny Porter came out after the fight and said I was going to stop the fight early anyway because he wasn't training right. He ain't do what I wanted him to do, so I was going to stop it early. Sound like Bud had it already written in the stars for him. He was going to get that. He going to get the towel thrown in and get a win either way. That's Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford. Come on, man. Stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself. Anybody else have a weak resume like that? Y'all wouldn't be gassing him. Is Bud great? Yes, he is. But he ain't did it versus who another brother did it versus. I'll put it like that. So, that's my time. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, like it for me. Subscribe for me. We coming out. If you want to hear about boxing, you want to hear about ESBC, the new boxing video game coming out. If you want to hear about football, here, I'll give you UFC. I'll give you basketball. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell notification on. We working all the time. More content coming soon. Appreciate y'all. Shalom. Salute.